Wo 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 salapulesa Igo kufumba Mwana wa salapulesa Igo kufumba. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it has been a while, a couple months to be exact. How you all doing? Yeah, you know, it is cold out here, but creating my own joy. I have a little dance for you all to forgive me for not appearing on YouTube for all this while. Here we go. I'm a savage. Yeah, you know, we're in the middle of a panorama, and this is actually what's supposed to be the second episode of 2021. But you know, it is what it is. You'll get it when you know, and I hope you understand that. Why am I doing talking? Let's get to cooking. So I first went to the market to buy matoke, and I tried to do this recording thing where I show people where we get the matoke from the garden, and it was a hassle, y'all. Yeah, but that's the Indian market on Modi Street in Waltham. I'm doing them a free ad because they really have fresh things. And nafunye miera, I got some miera and some a few tomatoes, fresh organic, really really good. So here we have our groundnuts. This is from Uganda. It's so fresh. And this is the matoke. I'm not doing no ads, so I had to pull that off. So fill your saucepan with water before you peel your matoke. And peel, because matoke have that masanda thing, yeah? So I'm peeling while putting in the saucepan. And I do not need the whole gnut paste, so I cut, let me say 3/4. I should get a weighing scale, y'all. But I cut 3/4 of it because I was just cooking 4 pieces of matoke. So 4 pieces were, a quarter of it was enough. So you chop them and wash them. You chop them into halves and wash them. Some people you usually cook matoke like the way they peeled it is the way that you cook it. Like they don't chop it up, which is okay, which is fine. So you put your matoke on a boil on high and chop your vegetables for the fry. So like with Akatogo you do not need a lot of vegetables really. So I usually don't actually even use tomatoes, but I just love the color of red, but I usually just put them into a boil, and today I'm just frying it. So yeah, chop up your tomatoes and your onions. Because the gnut paste has a lot of oil, I'm going to use just a teaspoon. You do not even need to put oil, but because I'm going to do a stir fry and I don't want it to get burnt, I used coconut oil, extra virgin, gluten free, no dairy, because I'm lactose intolerant, but I still risk it all sometimes. So fry your onions, um, saute your onions. Wow, it's such a beautiful word, saute. Saute your onions. When your onions are, I didn't have a cover, so let's overlook that. When your onions are cooking, you put in your paste and press it down. Yeah. Please do not leave it on because it will burn. I'm cooking it on high. Press it down. Cook it. You can cook it on low, really, but press it down and fry it. Yeah. It's, you know, like food well smells good. I am that foodie who loves food. But yes, press it down and just let it glorify the whole house. Actually, it doesn't have such a strong smell like, you know, like when you're cooking fish, and everyone knows that you're cooking fish. One of these days, I should cook for your fish my way. But yes, no, I, I'm not like, you know, doing any losses. Anything that falls out, I'll pick it up. This is not pest came from miles, miles, and it is hard to find. So it's not like the peanut butter, but with Katogo you can actually use store-bought peanut butter, you know. I do not use a lot of spices. I just put a little garlic, a little garlic, dry garlic, and paprika, and yeah, its color has already changed. It has cooked. Like I said, you can actually just put the peanut paste in water and throw it in your katogo, and it will be done. But I wanted it fried with like a little more flavor. You know, I don't know how do they say that thing where, you know, like, you know what? Let's not get into that. Probably in the next episode, I'll know how they call that. So yes, this is how it looks like. It's literally cooked. Now I'm just simmering it, but I'm not leaving it on fire without turning it because it will burn. It burns really easily on heat. So I wouldn't want that. Yeah. That is the chinyebwa. Mm-hmm. We call gnuts in my language echinyobwa. Echinyebwa. So yes, once the matoke have cooked, as you can see, you use its water to kind of liquidate. Yes, I remember the word. To kind of, you know, liquidate the genet pest. Right now I am simmering it, you know, you know. You simmer it while you're pressing it down and folding it in. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Until it's like there are no solid particles. You know, you press it until there are no solid particles. So you put back your matoke on fire, and you pour the mixture in there. Yeah. And you let it simmer for 20 to 30 minutes. Fold fold it. Do not squash the matoke. You can squash it, but you know, still the texture kind of changes. You know, so yeah, you fold it. This was just, you know, to show my folding skills. Oh, yeah. I keep away from using metallic spoons for cooking because, you know, metal on metal, a little science and chemistry, which is harmful to the body. So, oh yeah, my ancestors told me, you know, to put little salt. Why I put salt later, I do not know if it's a superstition or whatever it is, but it is said that when you before the ginat cooks properly and you put salt, it doesn't solidify, and you would want it to become a little bit solidified, like not soupy. So when you put salt before it is done, it's soupy. So that's why we put salt before we serve. You know, like probably 10 minutes before you serve, that's when you put salt. So yeah, this is our dish for the day. It is done. That second plate is of a person who's portion eating, and me who is here counting, wondering if I'm like, okay, should I add more? But then I'm like, I'm like, yeah, because good food is good food, and this chinyo, I'm like, should I? I'm like, no, let me not today. So you garnish your katogo with with avocado. The avocados in America are really tiny. Yo, if you see the avocados in Uganda, hey, like one Ugandan avocado can have like 2 bags of American avocado. Yeah, it's so big, so big. Ooh. So yes, this is our finished product, and this is me. Yeah, yeah, pasta sauce orgasmic. Yeah. All right, you guys, thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe and see you soon. So, as you're sitting down enjoying your katogo, I hope you go and shop around for beautiful pieces on Etsy from a store called Pieces of Us Decor. Yes, that is where I got the pieces that I'm wearing, the bracelets that I'm wearing in this episode. And they are so affordable. Shipping is so fast. Shipping is free in the USA. And this, my friend, can make you waist beads and kinds of beads. Like, look at that. Look at the waistline. So yeah, please go check out Pieces of Us Core on Etsy. Bye.